EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for February 26th, 2019. For your Tuesday, expecting mostly sunny skies across the region. It will be much less windy today. Matter of fact, winds will be almost non-existent. It will be light breeze out of the northwest, but no big deal today compared to what we saw yesterday with some very high wind gusts that were over 50 miles per hour in many locations at different times throughout the day. It was multiple times also. A lot of power outages to deal with. So hopefully all of your power is restored or will be very shortly for those of you that lost it. It will be mostly sunny today, and we're expecting colder than average temperatures today as well. Once we get into Wednesday, we're going to have an increase in clouds rather quickly, I think. Any early morning partly cloudy skies will disappear pretty quickly. You have, especially for our northern areas, then we have an opportunity for some snow showers to come in for our far northern areas. And you could get this, actually see some snow showers all the way down to about I-78 with this one, but I think this is mainly an I-80 and north deal as far as accumulations are concerned. And if you're not familiar with I-80, some of you are not. That runs from about New York City, goes right through Stroudsburg, and cuts right across like this, almost like in a direct east to west line. And it comes just north of State College. It goes all the way up to Du Bois and Clarion and up to Youngstown, and then it stops somewhere right around Sandusky, Ohio, something like that, and then it becomes I-90, I think, out there. But anyway, anywhere north of that line, it looks like or near the nearest that I-80 corridor and points north is where we're dealing with the snow showers that could produce some minor accumulations out of this first Clipper wave. Not a real big deal, only talking about maybe some places getting, in a 1 to 3 category. I'd probably favor the 1 over the 3, but unless you get out in these areas here in north central Pennsylvania, maybe far northern Pennsylvania, could get into that. But we could have, again, I-80 also runs in New Jersey, so do expect some maybe minor stuff up here, especially up by Sussex County in New Jersey and southwestern New York. So this is just a fast-moving clipper, going to move in and out. This is going to be on Wednesday evening and overnight, and then it's going to be in and out here pretty quickly. Again, there could be some stuff, few flakes, basically, further south, but not expecting any accumulations down to I-78, except for maybe an isolated coating here or there. I wouldn't bank on that, though, so much either. As we go forward from this point, here is Thursday. We're back to partly to mostly sunny skies, and then we go back into another wave coming through here on Thursday night into Friday morning. Could produce some more snow showers. Now, the GFS this evening is not very thrilled. As previous runs, it was. But I don't want to turn my back on this one either. I think this is another one of those maybe inch or 2, maybe 3 if you're lucky in some spots. And I saw some comments about some competitors putting out those app forecasts, which I just love. That was sarcasm. I don't love them. Those are automated forecasts, and they change every 6 hours or whenever the model updates. And those of you that were quoting those competitive sources showing 3 to 6 inches down here in some places, just forget about those and don't even bother telling me about them because I just ignore it. But there is a chance for maybe an inch or 2 of accumulation out of this as this slides off to the south. The NAM is a little bit more thrilled. Here's the future simulated radar for the NAM, and this is overnight Thursday night into early Friday morning. You can see the snow moving across here, and it gets a pretty good, decent amount of the area with some snow, but it's just, again, it's just like a coating or an inch or 2 type stuff here. This is not a big deal, even on the NAM before it moves out of here very early Friday morning. So we'll continue to monitor both of these. Again, not looking like a big deal in either case, but once we get into later into Friday, it's going to be a little bit milder. Whatever was falling will melt anyway. And then Saturday we have another system coming in that's going to be bringing warm front through the area first, and that's going to mean more showers to come across the region on Saturday during the day on Saturday. It looks like mainly later Friday night it comes in, and then it goes into through the day on Saturday with just rain showers. But there could be some mixing in the higher elevations or maybe far interior locations early on. We'll have to keep a close eye on that as well. And then once we get past this system and get into Sunday, we turn a little bit breezy on Sunday. Not as windy as yesterday, but breezy nevertheless. And we'll be turning colder as we start early next week. As a matter of fact, I think once we get into behind the system on Saturday, much of the next week is going to be below average temperatures. And we might have an opportunity in there right around the 6th or thereabout, give or take. But right around the 6th is where we're looking at honing in on something that could produce Some snow might be a last ditch effort for any kind of winter precipitation. I don't want to close the book on that just yet. We still have opportunities up to about the 10th or so. After that, we're going to start turning a little milder once we get past from the 11th and beyond into about the 17th. Actually going to keep going well into March. We're going to have average, slightly above average temperatures at the very least going forward, and looks like it's going to be a flip to spring. Nothing has changed in that regard from our thoughts on the long-range outlook on Friday and the Weather Weekly's video on Sunday. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martrich. That is your outlook for February 26, 2019. Have a great Tuesday.